is why. Oh, okay. I was holding that in. I needed to. I needed to record that. Oh, gee. This might be my favorite Yonder episode. Oh, Lord. This is... Oh, Lord. I just love it. I love it. I love it so effing much. Okay, let me hold in the laughs. Okay. This was the Battle Royale, which I'm guessing is the season finale for Wander Over Yonder. I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's going to be another one like it. I have no idea. All I know is this might be my favorite episode. So, apparently, all the evil villains that we've seen through this season and last season, they all appear in this one episode. They're all firing at each other already because they're all trying to get this ring of power that's all the way at the top of of this mountain thing. And Wander goes, well, this didn't go according to plan. And what he meant by that was he passed on word. One, a word, something that's totally different from the ring of powers on top of whatever, that he basically did. I think it's called telephone. I think that's the game where you talk to someone and it goes down the line and you see what they say at the end. Well, at the end it goes on, and then Hater gets a word. What? There's a ring of ultimate power at the top of this mountain and blah blah blah. And so apparently that word gets around to all the supervillains, and so they all go to get the ring of power. But it turns out Wander, and the reason why Wander did that to make that happen was because he was walking past Lord Dominator's ship while spoiler for anyone who hasn't started the season, who hasn't started in the first episode, while watching that while walking past her ship, he looks inside and sees that Lord Dominator's a girl, for one, and that she's a girl. That was basically, she's a girl, and that was really it. Although, I will say that is one of my favorite scenes with Lord Dominator. Lord Dominator is becoming one of my favorite characters. And, well, I liked her as soon as she appeared in the beginning of she kind of seems like Marceline from, well, the hair definitely reminded me of Marceline after she takes off the helmet. I'll get to that later, but she reminded me a lot of Marceline from Adventure Time in this. Especially being a rocker and everything. But anyways, basically Wander's plan was to get Dominator and Hater to this mountain where the ring is, tricking them, and then basically he gets the ring and then gives it to Lord Dominator, and then they get married and fall in love and stuff like that. This was the plan. It didn't work out. I need to get a trim. It didn't work out. So while all these people are fighting, while all these guys are fighting, Hater's trying to get to the top along with Peepers. Wander's trying to get Hater to the top of the mountain before everyone else so he can get the ring, then give it to Dominator, but Dominator hasn't arrived yet. So you see them fighting everyone. You see them fighting what is it? Captain Awesome. Captain Awesome appears. That's freaking idiot. He's he's just freaking funny. He's dumb as fudge though. I don't know why his butt even jiggles in the freaking screen at one point. But anyways, they run into Dominator. There's a cool scene where they do run Dominator later on, but they run into Captain Awesome. Captain Awesome picks up one of his hand guys and throws it at him. The guy's like this or like this. I forgot which one. I think it's like this. And look, Hater picks up both two watchdogs and goes like this with the eye and goes, dunk. That was funny. Wander says that he's gonna grab the ring of power. That way he can make everyone become friends. He uses this to lure Hater up the mountain as they're going up. As they're going up, Hater's destroying all the bad guys. At one point, he shoots that one Colonel dude and shoots him into becoming a bucket of KFC. Literally, it was Colonel something or something, if I remember correctly. As they keep going, you see all the other villains fighting. Also, you see that little black box, which I love when they happen with him. There's the little black box, which I'm thinking is supposed to be kind of a parody of the Monolith. I'm not sure. But there's that little black box, and whatever its stare or whatever it is, it was that versus the cuteness of the little cat. That happens where they're like locked in combat with cuteness versus whatever the fudge that black box has. At one point, that one guy with a teapot on his head goes up and says, yeah, I'm gonna get the ring and, rule the universe. Also, I forgot to mention, the ring is a candy, what is it? A candy pop ring. Whatever the fudge, a ring pop. It's a ring pop. So, and no one knows it except for Wander. And, like, even has that little, like, niche at the bottom where, like, like the ring pops have where, like, it's the fit any finger kind of thing. Yeah, and so there's something as he's called. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna, I guess, take over the world or whatever, and stuff like that, make you, I don't know, my slaves? I don't know. I got this cape. And basically, Captain Awesom's like, dude, put the ring back, and come back when you're prepared. Just put it back. And he's like, oh, okay. And he just puts it back and then walks away. And it's funny because, like, he's not the only one who gets there before everyone else. So, the fight keeps on going. Hater's just destroying everyone on his way up to get Wander. Also getting the crap beat out of him while he does get up top. And then, as it keeps going, Sylvia and Peepers start talking to each other as they're about to fight. Also, Peepers is ripped. He just goes, it was just funny. He just rips it, and he's just freaking ripped. Like He-Man ripped. And Sylvia and Peepers start talking like, you don't know what it is like having an idiot for a friend. Oh, we'd have to clean up after him and stuff like that. And then they're like, oh, we're... they feel like they understand each other, about to hug each other, and they're like, wait a minute. And then they just go back to fighting. There's I believe it's a Kamehameha joke, because there's a scene where Hater gets grabbed by this one guy. He's like, I am blah, and he's like, blah, and he keeps on going, and then Hater goes, well, I don't care what your name is, blah, 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 and then he shoots like a lightning blast, like a Kamehameha, and shoots the guy far away. I don't know if that was supposed to be a Dragon Ball Z joke, but if it was, I got it, and it was funny. I'm like, is that really a Dragon Ball Z joke in here? But again, as it all keeps going, they keep going up to the top, and as Wander's seeing Hater destroy all these guys while chasing him, he's like, well, it's okay, because in the end, like, Hater and his also the whole point of them getting together is because, one, Wander knows that Hater wants a girlfriend, and also he believes that if Hater gets a girlfriend, he'll settle down and not be evil. Which I feel that's kind of... I don't know. Hearing Wander say, like, he's trying to make them, like, get together in a sense. Like, saying, Hater's gonna fall in love with her, she's gonna fall in love with him. Like, I know that's the thing, but, like, what if Dominator doesn't want to get married? I'm like, really? Like, that's... I don't know if that would be considered sexism. Like, Wander, really? You could probably use a little bit better judgment there, but oh well. A better judgment. Quote-unquote better judgment. That's, way you see it. But anyways, as it goes on, Dominator finally arrives. She's like, I also love her because she moves like just hilarious. Like every time she's on screen, she's moving something around. She's like, I don't know how to say this. Like you get like her personality through how she moves and everything and stuff like that. Like she moves a certain way. I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. I have really no idea. But like you can just tell, like she doesn't even really talk that much, and you can kind of understand a little bit of like what her character is and everything. At least that's what I got. But she does move a lot in this, and she does talk about living like, she's like, ooh, how am I going to defeat these idiots? It's like she dorks in a barrel. One, she said dorks in a barrel, which is funny. And she goes on to say, am I going to use my lava saw blades, lava this, lava that, lava needles? Oh, lava cannons, which kind of look like the cannons from Mega Man on her hands. And at one point, she shoots the needles into one of her like giant orb robots. Like she even voiced it. I love Dominator. So Dominator gets there, and it's the platform right before to the ring. And Wander's like, "Come on, Hater, wake up!" Because Hater passed the heck out from all the damage he's taken. Well, actually, no. First. Oh no, I forgot. Hold on. Before I go to there, there was right before they get to this point, before Dominator comes in, Wanda slips on a banana peel. He's like, "No, it's Professor Screwball!" He's like, "It's Professor Screwball!" And Screwball comes in, and of course he's making jokes. Wander turns to the boy Wander and he's like, "I'm sorry I have to do this." And Wander pulls out a gun. I'm like, holy crap, he's gonna shoot him. And then he goes, boing. It's like the Joker gun, and like it goes, it writes zap on it, like those little flags that come out of the gun. And the freaking banana goes, "Oh no, this was a grave mistake." And he slips into a grave and all these stuff, and like, he keeps on going, like he's just pulling every last bit of joke he can out of this situation. And Wander's like, "Come on now, hurry up." So then after that, Hater and Wander get to the top. Dominator, after the whole thing I said about the Saw Blades, whatever, she jumps out in full armor, comes down, bam. One jumps down, hits the ground, it explodes, everyone flies away. She doesn't get to the ring yet, she starts at the bottom. And then now we're here. She explodes, everyone flies out, and then she somehow implodes where everyone comes back in and explodes again. And then the box flies up, riding the shockwave up to the ring. Is like, everyone's like, "Oh no!" Except for Dominator. Everyone's like, "Oh no!" And then because the box is like, dink, dink. Wait, hold on. What can I use? I don't have anything box shaped. We'll say this is the box and this is the ring. And okay, that's probably way worse. Basically, it couldn't pick it up. It's just like think, 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 think. So it's like, I'm just, and then a song starts playing where like he just turns around, looks all sad, turns around and goes, "I'm just a sad box of dark matter, of darkness. I'm just a sad box of darkness." I'm pretty sure those aren't the lyrics, but that basically were the lyrics. "I'm just a sad box of darkness." That happens, and then Dominator starts floating up towards the ring. Everyone's all knocked out. Peepers and Sylvia are like acting, fighting, like not really act fighting, but they're like because they're all jacked up. That actually happens a little bit later on, but still that's basically what they're doing. Dominator floats up, and Wander's trying to wake Hater up. He's trying to say like, I'm gonna tell everyone you're my best friend, all this stuff, because Hater's knocked the fuck out. And then finally Wander gives up. He's like, well, I guess Dominator's gonna be the greatest in the galaxy. And that's what snaps Hater up. He's like, he just lets out electricity, flies up there as Dominator's about to grab the ring. They both look at each other, and then they just start doing like an epic battle of magma and lightning, and you see like orange and yellow flying through the air, or not yellow, green, flying through the air. You see them zapping each other. Wander's trying to make them like each other, even though he's getting the crap beat out of him too. And at one point, Dominator grabs Wander when he's trying to take off her helmet. Dominator grabs Wander and just throws him. Wander falls, and then it cuts to a commercial. I'm like, you sons of bitch. If Wander dies, I doubt he would, but still, it wouldn't be too far off if he got hurt very badly. But Wander falls, and then Sylvia, Peepers look up and see, like, of course, the orange or whatever. Sylvia sees Wander. Peepers sees Hater getting hurt. So, like, they look at each other and go, truce, or, like, team up, or, like, 5-minute break, and then you see Peepers on back to Sylvia and goes, you hear the song, Commander Peepers and Sylvia. And so they're riding up the top, to get to the top. The whole battle's going on. I think Sylvia catches Wander. Wander tries to explain everything, but of course it's of course Peepers like, what? And then Peepers gets shot off. just like that whole epic thing with them teaming up to get up to the top, and then he just gets knocked down, which happens a few times in the show. Where something epic's about to happen, and then it's like, nah. But everything keeps on going. And then at one point, Dominator I believe she socks him. Socks Hater, knocks him down. He flies all the way to the ground, crashes into the dirt, and Dominator puts on the rings. Now I am the greatest in the galaxy. And then then she holds up the ring while still in full armor at the same time, mind you. She goes, "Hurt!" And everyone bows down to him except for, of course, Wander and Sylvia. And Wander's like, "This is not how the plan was supposed to go." And so, and you hear everyone, Lord Dominator, greatest in the galaxy. Lord Dominator, greatest in the galaxy. Lord Dominator, greatest in the galaxy. And then you see lightning come from the crater where Hater's in. Just go, roar! Or Dominator. I hope I said Dominator, not Hater. Dominator got the ring. So you hear Hater, roar! And shoots up through, flies up, punches Dominator in the face, knocking off her helmet. And you see her hair go slow motion style. You see Dominator, you see Hater grab the ring, put it on, like, I am the greatest in the galaxy, girl. Which then, everyone's like, even KFC, who's in the bucket's like, and Dominator, armors down, where she basically, I was about to say Jessica Rabbit, but not really Jessica Rabbit. She knows that being a girl at this point is an advantage for her, and she takes it, because she goes up to Hater. And to basically take, Hater gives her the ring, and he's like, ring for pretty lady, and gives her the ring. She puts it on, and then knocks him. I believe she socks him again. I'm sorry. Again, I just watched it, but I can remember the majority, but sometimes finer details are a little bit. But Dominator knocks him down. Hater falls and lands into another crater. And, of course, everyone's still saying, about Dominator, greatest in the galaxy or not. Also, I forgot to mention that Hater used his ship to try to blast that Dominator, and Dominator just straight up magma'd the ship and destroyed it. So, all of that happened, and Wander said, well, Hater likes her. I guess that's a win. I guess that's half a win. Trying to make it a happiness, and then Dominator... Which, again, the reason why, again, I say she reminded me of Marceline is because her hair was shaved like how Marceline... Well, of course, it's a mohawk, kind of, but then, going down to the side. That's why it kind of reminded me of Marceline. Also, her kind of, her... How she just reminds me a lot about Marceline, how she would be. This would be Marceline if she became an alien. So then, the ending is Dominator has the ring, everyone's bowing down to her. She's like, and then she licks the ring, something berry. And then that's the end of the episode. Then there's the after credits. You see Haters pretty lady, while he's in the hospital, when they're getting his ship, when Peepers has to feed him, wash him, and then it just keeps on going. I didn't see the ending because my DVR ends a minute before, a few seconds before that ends. But that was the Battle Royale. This might be one of my favorite. I think this is probably my favorite Wander Over Yonder episode. One of my favorite Wander Over Yonder episodes, because it was just freaking hilarious. It also had that one robot. No, not robot. That one bad guy from Starella, whichever one, from Loose Nut, from Loose Bolt, Loose Screw. That episode of Wander Over Yonder, the Loose Screw. And that one, they had the old man from there with his Tin Man robots, and they did the robot because Wander tricked them like that. It was. I extremely like this. You see Wander kind of rationalizes a lot, well, okay, everything's bad happening now, but in the end, it's going to become good. like showing that like Wander does a lot of the extreme to try to make things good, and so I don't know if the ends always justify the means. All I know is it's pretty funny. Dominator is becoming one of my favorites. If this is the season finale, which I hope there's at least one more episode, like seeing how what it's going to be like when Dominator's the ruler of everything. See how that goes. This was a really fun episode. You had all of these different villains. Like, you had all the villains. You had the evil sandwich at one point where Wanderer looks like he's about to eat him, but then throws the sandwich down and throws more sandwiches on top of it, so the servers have to dig through the sandwiches to try to find soured by the evil sandwich. Which also we find out that Wanderer's a vegetarian. And as everything keeps on going, it was extremely fun. You have all the I believe you have all the villains from this season and last season. Well, yeah, I believe it's about around like majority of all the villains. You have all the villains, and then you have all the villains coming back in this one. Then you have Dominator coming back, which also, when you first see her in this episode, again in the flashback with Wander, you see her dancing because she's like, "Woo, number one, yeah!" and stuff like that. It was just freaking funny. This was just a very, very fun episode, and it's kind of, and the thing this thinks is, Matt thinks is I started this episode and like it kind of recorded a little bit of the previous episode or whatever was coming before it, and it was Gravity Falls Weird Mageddon Part 1, I believe, and I'm like, fudge, did I miss that? And I guess my DVR didn't record, so I had to set it to record, so I had to do that one. I want to do that video in a little bit. The episode comes on like at 11 a.m. or p.m., so I'm going to watch it then, and then probably get it out for tomorrow. But this was a very, very fun episode. I hope Dominators are going to come a little bit more into this. I assumed that Dominator was probably going to be somewhat of quote-unquote love interest to Hater. Like, I was basically assuming this because of how Dominator wants a girlfriend and stuff like that. And it's probably going to be that she doesn't become his girlfriend, which I will be okay with because I like Dominator. I like Dominator as a bad guy, but I also like that she knows when she has an opening, she takes it. Like I said, when she depowered her armor, she stands like Jessica Rabbit style, kind of standing like sideways and everything with her hand on her hip, which was funny. And I knew like as soon as she did that, I'm like, fuck, she knows that she has Hater in the palm of her hand. But that was funny. I loved it. I cannot not wait for more. Gravity Falls Weird Mageddon, I'll probably be getting out soon. I'll probably be coming out for tomorrow. But extremely fun episode. Tell me what you guys thought about it in the comments below. This was just incredibly fun. Again, I love this episode. It was amazing. You have all these characters come in. They're all freaking hilarious. That box is freaking hysterical. I think it's supposed to be a spoof of the Monolith from 2001. I'm pretty sure that's what it's supposed to be, but I don't know. But I don't know. Someone tell me in the comments below, but this was extremely funny. It was an extremely fun episode. I cannot wait for more. Thank you everyone so much for watching. If you want to check out more videos that I've done, please click the links in the description below. Check out my vlogs, my Let's Plays, my new review show, Dimensional Doors. That name might change, or like it might be go through the Dimensional Doors, TDD. I don't know if that's through the Dimensional Doors. That might be it. But thank you everyone so much for watching. Check out more videos that I've done. That's a manga review series. If you don't know, the first chapter's out. Hellsing. I'll probably, hopefully, get another episode out before Halloween. Hopefully, if not, it's gonna be in November. October, November. But thank you everyone so much for watching. Please check out all my other videos. And this episode was fun, and we will see you later.